Hello, in this video is addressed to my twin flame Shia. Hi Shia. For those who's watching, I thank you for watching. This might be some crime against me, my twin flame Shia. And Shia, I just want to let you know, the pendulum book hasn't been working. That's why I haven't been using it. And they're going to play with my voice. They're going to do a lot of things in this video, Shia. So, and none of you can use any of this thing, anything that I say in this video cannot be used against me, because this is my opinion and I'm not saying all of this is true or not. And if you want to use this against me, you're going to be framed for illegally manipulating things that I am saying in this video. It's not legal to do that. And based on the amount of views, Shia, you're documenting how many views are being seen by this video. I'm getting less than a few views on all of my social media accounts. I'm getting 0 to 1 views on. I'm not getting any views. I'm not getting over 20, on average 20 views on Instagram, and that's just scrolling through. Nobody's watching these videos, so you can't use that either. The people are even seeing it. These aren't really public videos. Because I'm pretty much invisible to the internet, these are not actually technically not public videos, because nobody knows who I am and nobody's watching, and I'm not titling the videos to attract anybody to watch them. So Shia, I am going to be a little confused right now because I just got like a massive attack. However, I'm actually not really upset over it because I'm getting a lot of help and support of people on my side and your side, our side, Shia. So I have some information to share about the eyeglass. I didn't get a chance to write it down because as soon as I got out of the appointment, I rushed back here, and I didn't write notes while I was driving, or I didn't write notes going in the car before, right after I got out, so because it was too hot. So I'm going to tell you what happened, and I'm only going to explain it. I'm not going to completely explain it. However, basically, this eye optometrist, she messed with me somehow. I don't believe it was a mistake. I believe it was intentional. I'm not saying who the optometrist is. They changed my eye. She changed my eyeglasses, not they. She changed my eyeglasses to multifocals. It was like a 10-minute long fight that I needed multifocals, and she kept insisting that she was trying to continue to give me the far-sighted lens. She also, okay, so I'm not going to be able to explain this well because I'm really I'm actually getting a PTSD attack. It was actually I'm getting a PTSD attack from it, so I'm all confused. And so let me explain myself. And she used words and sentences to try to confuse me, so that I had to continue to keep questioning what she was asking me, to try to dumb me down and make me feel like I am a retard and stupid. That's how I felt. So those glasses, Shia, and those glasses caused me a lot of torture because they're giving me a lot of headaches. But in regards to safety, and because they were giving me less eye strain in the left eye, I took the headaches, and I trusted that the glasses were supposed to be. Why would the doctor mess up on my glasses? So when I originally got those glasses, I was told they're for day use, and she changed the story and said they were just for driving and watching TV and movies. That's what she said to me over the phone, and I thought that was kind of insulting. Who wears a pair of glasses just for driving and watching TV and movies? I had a traumatic brain injury, and my left eye is permanently damaged, like all the time. She said my right eye is close to 20/20 vision. This eye is not. So she kept trying to. She did the whole thing, like all the little tests, and then she goes, "Oh well, we did all the tests, and those are the glasses that. Those glasses are perfect. That's what you need." And I'm like, she's trying to act. I'm convinced that she probably could really think that I'm so stupid that I couldn't defend myself. I said, "Well, what about being able to read with them?" And then she kind of went off on a tangent and was trying to say, "Oh, because you're nearsighted in one eye and not in the other, you're you're crossing your eyes, and then like that's why it's blurry." She's just a bunch of bullshit. So I have no glasses, by the way. They had to take the glasses that I have, send them back, and get the new lens. So then I said, give me a piece of paper so I can test these glasses to see if they're the same way as the old glasses, because she was going to give me almost similar to the same lenses as before. And I said, give me something to read. And she goes, "Oh, great." And I could tell the way she's like, "Oh, great." So I take it, and I'm like, "No, I'm lifting, and like this blurry. It's blurry up close. It's blurry here. It's blurry here. These aren't glasses for reading and for far sight." So then she kept like just trying to like change the subject and like trying to make me try on all these lenses. And I said, "No, they feel funky. They feel funky. They feel funky," because I was getting headaches from them. Not just because it was prism, but these glasses aren't going to have prism, but not just because they're prism. And so then she says, "Okay, well, we're going to put those little things on the bottom half of the glasses so that you can look down and read." And I said, "Well, what about a laptop? That's not like I wouldn't be using it up close or putting the laptop down here." And she goes, "Well, laptops are typically lower, and your eyes are not usually centered to the laptop." And I said, so I said, "Well, if I have to look at the laptop, say 12 to 20 inches away, am I going to have to go like this to look through the little things that you're going to add?" And she was continuing to kind of argue with me and saying, and I can't completely explain everything right now because I'm really not in a good way. It was really stressful. And so then she finally goes, "Here, try these on." And I tried them on. The headache went away. And I said, the headache completely went away. And I said, and she gave me the paper, and I said, "Yeah, I can read them. Yeah, I can read them. They're not, it's fuzzy." And then she goes, "Yeah, those are multifocals." So it took about 10 to 15 minutes to finally convince her that I need multifocals. She said on the phone call, "Yeah, you need multifocals for all distances." But then then I went in and she was trying to convince me, "No, the glasses you have are fine. They're perfect for what." And I said, "Oh, the glasses that you gave me wasn't an error, mistake?" She goes, "No, they were perfect." She said that they were perfect. And then, so she was gonna give me those little things, and that wouldn't help me. So what it boiled down to was she didn't want to give me the multifocals. She wanted to give me the glasses that I had and try to convince me that I wasn't getting a headache looking through them. I have gone through a little bit of torture with those eyeglasses. I have gone through a little bit of torture with those eyeglasses. I'm a little bit embarrassed. I feel like I'm going to be accused of, because of my brain injury, and because apparently I'm very dumb that I couldn't figure it out. However, there's way more to this. There's way more to this. So, but the thing is, she showed me the multifocals, and she goes, yep, that's it. And then, yep, that's, like, she rushed it. So let's hope that these multifocals aren't going to be messed up and to give me a headache. So I have had chronic headaches with these eyeglasses. However, I had an eye strain that I had to worry about more than the headaches, and I do have a problem wearing accessories and getting, I'm not going to explain it. I'm not going to explain it all. Basically, if I remember more things, I'm going to write down notes. However, it's very, very obvious that she was confusing the story and continuing to try to cover up that they were not just distant for distant use, because the administrator went and talked to the doctor and called me back and said, yes, she said they're for reading. And she continued to say that in the office, in the eye doctor room office. She continued to say that in the beginning. And I said, well, can you just try them on to see for yourself? No, I'd have a different prescription. So she knows she can try to cover this up because my eyes wouldn't, people couldn't test the glasses, other people couldn't test the glasses because my eyes are, it's because of the way my eyes are. And you can't, so honestly, I kind of want something to happen about this. Because this could have been a timed triggered attack with all of the doctors that are messing with me. And I mean, this is sort of like, kind of like they're all linking arms together, and it's very, very sick. And I feel like they think if all the doctors mess with me, I can't do anything about it because they're all messing with me. I think there's something going on with this. So in regards to the glasses, I was supposed to come back if I was feeling discomfort. That's going to be the excuse as to what happened. However, telepathic supported and spirit guides watched the conversation. They watched how people were acting. There's a couple people in that office, I'm pretty sure, that wouldn't side with this doctor if she intentionally did this. And I'm not saying it is, if that is true or not, but I guess I'm not going to keep rambling on, Shai, because they're going to use AI now to try to, but it's very, very obvious the story changed many, many times. It's very, very obvious she was trying to cover it up. If you make a mistake, but the thing is, these doctors, they can't really like admit that they make a mistake, apparently. But I said outright, so this has been a little bit of torture, these glasses. Why did I put on the multifocals for reading and for far distance, and all of a sudden my headache was gone and disappeared? Why did she have to keep testing all of the same distant eyeglass frames, and they're all giving me the headache? Was she trying to cover it up? Like that's just normal? That's how you're supposed to feel? Because I was wearing them for 5 months. She also initially said, well, you just had to get used to them. I have to get used to them being blurry when I go to look at something, or if I'm on the laptop, push the laptop away to read. So I'm not going to talk about it anymore. And I was supposed to be quiet about it and not really stick up for myself, but I ended up kind of a little bit. because she was really trying to make me, the way she was trying to like say words and sentences through the tests, like there was like a lot of confusion happening to try to dumb me down, make me feel like you're just a fucking retard, Alyssa. You're just a fucking retard. It's your fault. And like, you're not, like, nothing's gonna happen. You're just too dumb. And I'm not saying that anybody's saying this. However, that's how I felt. The way I was being treated, the way that the things were being confused. Like, she was saying very confusing things to try to make me think that there's something wrong with my brain. So, honestly, I think that no, I'm not gonna keep rambling on about it, Shia. I'm supposed to be getting the new prescription sent in the email, so I'm gonna check and see if they sent it and show you the new prescription. They're called no, they didn't send it yet. They're called multifocals, and they're for distance and reading for day use. If someone comes in and says they have a brain injury in the left eye, told her repeatedly that I have a lot of eye strain in this eye and I need relief, you don't give them just glasses to go driving and watching TV and movies. If that's not an error, that's an error then, or if that was intentional. You don't give glasses for someone that has a TBI and has a permanent eye strain. So now I'm out of glasses, and I believe there's a warm, weird feeling going on in my eyes. On my left eye, there's like a warm strain feeling, like it's like really hot. I can't say my eyesight has improved at all, and from all of like the headaches and all of the reading everything and it being all blurry for 5 months, I'm sure my eyes are in a lot of pain, and I wouldn't necessarily say damaged. However, because I read you don't get damage from eyeglasses, that if you wear glasses with the wrong prescription, you won't get eye damage. However, I am getting a dizziness, and it definitely hasn't improved, and it could have gotten worse a little bit. But I was actually really trying to take care of my health with these eyeglasses. Like, yes, I am taking care of this eye. I'm relieving the eye strain. I'm not going to lose my eye. That causes a lot of stress on the body too. If your eye's in constant strain feeling. So I was supposed to stay quiet because, Shia, there's way more important things happening. In regards to talking about you, Shia, telepathic supporters saying that you're getting upset because I'm not talking about you enough, and I'm just ranting on about my life. You know, Shia, I've only been on these videos for a year and a half, and there's just never enough time to vent to you, Shia, because no one else cares, and no one, if anyone's listening, they're not listening to listen and care, and they're not listening to all these videos, like 300 hours worth or whatever. And the pendulum book has not been working, Shia. The pendulum book has not been working. So, but I do want to talk more about you, Shia. I'm sorry that I just keep talking about my problems. It's just I don't get a lot of time to talk about everything that's going on. And I told you the pace and level of attack that I'm getting. I don't even have enough time to tell you all of the attacks that I'm getting. I don't have enough time to tell you. So I have a new notebook. Oh, this is my recipes. And I'm starting to get tortured right now, Shia, just so you know. So I might be really fidgety. So I started a new notebook for my crime reports, and going to go on a totally different subject. There's not going to be enough time to show you the food research, but I did food research yesterday. I already prayed 2 hours today. And I'll show you. You know how people are like helping? This is, should I show Shai what the place looks like, the eye doctor place? This is what they call themselves, vision care. Vision care. And their name is actually, that's like part of the business name. The business name is Optimize. So that's kind of confusing. Why do you put vision care when you're Optimize? They have to fix that. That's right off the bat, that's confusing. Because I was on MapQuest and I was like, that's not the place, it's not called Optimize. Right there, that's confusing. And that's kind of like tricking people a little. So I have things to show you, Shia. I'm not going to show you the food research. I'll show you this next time. I'm not going to show you the research this time. Oh yeah, I was showing you. So you know how I told you there's all these people like kind of helping, making sure that like people aren't allowed to kill me? Well, it just so happens. Oh wow. It just so happens that there was someone, I parked at the eye doctor place, and someone gets out of their car and starts, the Telepathic Explorer says I'm allowed to show you this. He starts cleaning his car. He had wax, like a car wax cleaner, and he starts cleaning his car. And it's funny how I took the photograph, and he has these badges. It's funny how I captured the camera and his badge flashed in the photograph. Something, his license plate said commendment, something, and then I'm not making this up in my head. He pushed his glasses up like that, because apparently not everybody, apparently there's some people that know about to give me a sign to go in the eye doctor place. And I'm not making this up, Shia. Like, I'm going in public and there's like a fight of good people and bad people that like want to attack me, and the good people that want to help me. So I'm actually noticing more and more people want to help me, and they're the good AI is trying to take over the bad AI to show the criminals and the evil people that no, they can't just set up all these places to attack Alyssa or try to KIL Alyssa. I have a lot more of this improved, but people don't go in. People aren't gonna. It was so hot out. There's no way he was gonna just all of a sudden start cleaning his car with a rag and car cleaner. There's no way. So I have some notes to tell you. This was the past notebook. Is there anything I have to tell you? So a lot of these I can't see on the internet. But I'm hearing that you're feeling blessed. You're feeling more appreciated and excited that something's going to happen to help us, Shia, with the severe tragedy of the theft. Something will happen to fix it. So this is the new notebook, and I'm going to explain to you. I wanted to educate myself a little bit about rats. Rats and rodents and mice. And I'm going to tell you a few things. Rats are nocturnal. They come out at night. They're gross and unsanitary. They spread over 35 diseases. I'm just going to call them rodents. I'm not going to call them rats and mice. Rodents infest places and where people live. They're dirty and filthy. They actually like people's blood. They live in dirty areas and they eat garbage. They are known to be pests. They spread diseases. They're vicious. There's been plagues in history in regards to rodents spreading diseases. I have a phobia of rodents. I've had a phobia of rodents my whole life. Rodents can give you rat bite fever. If they bite you, you can get a disease. They carry lice, viruses, bacteria, diseases, viruses, fleas, and they can transmit them to people. They're greasy. %20 of the world's food supply each year. Rats destroy 20% of the world's food supply each year by eating it or by some form of contamination. They caused the Black Plague in the Middle Ages. They have creepy tails. They're stupid. They're extremely sneaky. They steal food. They smell bad. They're afraid of noises. They carry hazardous diseases. In the Bible, it says that rats and mice are considered unclean, and in the Quran, the rats and mice are not good. They're not good mammals or animals. Some of the creepiness about rats and rodents is their adaptability. They can adapt to environments, and they're very difficult to get rid of. They have teeth that grow continuously. They're very fast in a creepy way. They reproduce quickly. They have a sexual appetite. Mice and rats, I don't know if it's mice or rats, reproduce and make up to 6,000 rat or mice babies in their lifetime. That's filthy and dirty and disgusting and evil. They're harmful creatures. They crave fresh human blood. That's weird. They swim through toilets. They live in the sewer. It's kind of weird. My mother had a rodent infestation, was not allowed to kill them. There was some kind of witchcraft over it, and she wasn't allowed to kill the rodents. And when I went over 2 different times, she didn't kill them yet, and there was like rodent droppings, mice droppings in the pull-out couch. They were eating all her food in the They were eating her food in the cupboards. They were crawling through the walls. She finally got rid of them. It's kind of weird that she wasn't allowed to kill them for a long time. She was being really weird about it. Pure filth. Rodents are pure filth. And for the first time in my life, these so-called entities are not like ghosts of animals. They're actually like rodents in physical form. And I have been threatened that I'm going to get SUED for talking about rodents to you, Shia. Like more than a few dozen times this morning. So I read the spiritual warfare prayer books on Internet Archive. I just picked different ones. I picked one with prayers and hymns and psalms. And I get that feeling where like I'm in kind of like about to fall asleep, relaxation. And I'm actually starting to think it's not a bad thing, because I'm not like panicky and tense and like having anxiety. So I think the church prayer books, what I found out is I was having a hard time. I was writing a book of prayers, but through the search engine, you have to kind of write. No, I was writing prayer books. But you have to write a book of prayers in the search engine because they're not pulling up as prayer books. Also, something that I did, Shia, I never ever touched my head, but I started to do. It's kind of like a mixture of body, brain, yoga, and massage. You know how it's like I told you the body and brain yoga to tap. Well, now I spent a good hour lightly stroking areas of my body, specifically below my belly button, my sacral chakra, my heart chakra, and then this kind of messes up the hair. So I tried to pull it back in a ponytail, but I made circles, and I made circles and pictured like the energy swirling, the violet flame energy or whatever other energy, and something happened. I think the stroking will mess with all of the chains and the energy of the witchcraft and whatever else they chain down. So I'm definitely going to do that, and I've tried to do this before, but then I would forget, and then it would be blocked, and I'd be possessed. But I wrote it down on my sheets. I wrote it down on the sheets. Light stroking all over body. It's kind of like a mixture of Lemurian technology and body and brain yoga. And who knows, they probably have a video about doing this. I think I've actually seen them do this. Yeah, they do this, but not to the extent. Like, I don't know if they do it for like an hour. But yes, they do the stroking. I just remembered with the video. Like when they were doing certain exercises, like body taping, then they would stroke afterwards. But now I've done this before in the past, but then I completely forget. And remember how I told you I lifted my legs up and I was just stroking for 20 minutes, stroking like this? It's a lot of work. However, I was reminded that paralyzed people, there's all kinds of athletes in wheelchairs and a lot of disabled people that are paralyzed, like their legs are paralyzed or wherever, and they do athletic exercises and they're not worried about getting even more paralyzed. So a book of prayers is the search engine where I found more of the prayers. I want to make sure this video goes through, Shia, because of what I talked about, and I really can't really start over and talk about this again. But I was woken up at 2:30 a.m. tortured, and I have not gone to sleep yet. But now I'm going to talk about you, Shia. And it's not like I'm trying to rush through, not want to talk about you. Towards the end of the video, I get an anxiety because typically when the video messes up, it's always towards the end, and that's the worst timing to make the video mess up at the end because I just spent a whole hour making the video. So that's why I feel rushed at the end. But I think that you're feeling better, Shia. I think that there's some recent spells that have been breaking more and more. So this is things about Shia. I love to be able to see you laugh in the video, Shia. I'm looking forward to playing it while I watch this video. And typically I've been body tapping while I play the video. I used to walk, however, it's getting too hot in here to walk during the day. That's why I was going down to the gym on the treadmill, because however I can exercise in the early morning or late night when it gets cool. So it is, I do also feel like I'm going to get in trouble talking about you, Shia. That's another problem. As to some of these things, I'm like I want to read out loud, but I feel like I have I like to tell you that I'm so happy that I get to talk to you, but I can't really always say that because then it's going to be taken from me. I'm not going to be able to talk. But Shia, there's a lot of interference, and however, I know that you have to be quiet, Shia. But we're going to be together very soon. I've been getting more signs, and there's people there's people in this building that getting me signs, and I took photographs of it to show you to show you that it's not like everybody hates us, and people are trying to stop it. People are trying to stop it. I know I'm gonna look like kind of crazy if I talk about it and show you photos and explain it. But I've never found my worth, Shia, until I found you. And we're Lumerians, Shia. I'm wondering... I'm really looking forward, Shia, to watching your videos. And I'm very happy and appreciative of being able to see those posts that were on one of your family members. I know that you have to be quiet, but I really do appreciate it. And I know that we're both trying to stay alive, Shia. I'm extremely happy, Shia, that we're going to be together soon. And you really were able to bring the magic in my life, Shia. You could see on social media with the fashion posts that me and you were making those magical posts through the Canva. And I can't ever really relax until I'm with you, Shia. I should probably actually do more of those prayers. I'll tell you the prayer book. I don't think you'll be able to read it because they'll probably threaten you. However, a book of prayers together with the Psalms and hymns, and that one was the most recent book. So like they're kind of like church books the church wrote. So I'm going to stop talking, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, Shia. I love you, Shia. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you so much, Shia, for watching.